Good morning. Good morning. Give me 1 second. Oh. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Today is November 11th, 2025, Tuesday. Send the links out. What we will do on this live stream is best analyze the intraday stock market using cyclical analysis, time confirmation, and more to find the real direction, trend direction. Time is 9:23 on the board. We have gaps above and below on major things on QQQ and SPY. The news we have overnight is that Senate passes bill to end the government shutdown, sending it to the House. And also SoftBank sells its entire stake in NVIDIA for $5.83 billion. And the news we have for the S&P 500 futures is S&P 500 futures tick lower after a big rally in the prior session. Tech shares are under pressure. Looking still bullish to me, to be honest. We are in a bullish cycle since the 7th of November. That is last week on Friday. Wednesday. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Zach. Good morning, Vinny. Good morning, Aji. Good morning, everybody in the WhatsApp group that is turning on as we speak. Good morning, Harry. Good morning, Donna. Good morning, Syed. Good morning, Lovely. Good morning, Kevin, Jordan, Wally, Edison, and everybody that is turning on now on YouTube. The market is opening in 5 minutes, right? Yesterday when I got off was around here when the market was breaking the trend line, and it looks like they continued creating the 3/3 to go gap fill on QQQ, right? Before I went to work, I did say, hey, they might extend the cycle continuously, but that is actually extreme that they went to market close. That I was not there completely from 4 to 6, but like, I mean, from 2 to 4 or something, but I did see at 4 o'clock, 4:30 that the market kept going up, which is insane to see. Right, yesterday's 4 p.m. close is 681.22. Let's mark that. And the 9:30 open, 677.82. All right, so they filled one gap. There is another gap at 6:30s on QQQ, and there is gap that we created coming up from 6:10s. That's about it. Right, and SPX also has two gaps, which everything aligns now. Okay, SPX did not gap fill above yet, looks like. There is still one gap here and another gap here. So looking the same. All right, let's do a quick legal disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. Please consult your personal financial advisor before you make any decisions regarding your personal financial situation. I do not recommend that you buy or sell any securities or investments. This video is for information and educational purposes only. All right, there's a gap on NVIDIA at 198. There's a gap on NVIDIA at 188. I would like to see what they do, how they fill what at open. Tesla is in the box of the gray box. They can do whatever here, right? Yesterday, I was thinking Tesla was going to hold this bullishness and use this setup to go, whatever, but they clearly, there's a gap here and a gap here. There's gaps in between a lot of things. All right, most things are in between two gaps. Looks like market has slightly pushed lower from yesterday's close on all things, leaving a gap above and below. Good morning. Good morning, Tanya. Good morning, David. Good morning, everyone that is tuning in. Let's hit the morning like button as we come in, please. Thank you very, very much. see where this goes. Market opening in 2 minutes. As long as the floor holds, and floor talking about Friday's low, I would like to go long on a pullback, but there's a gap here, so things are looking kind of dangerous, to be honest. I'll see how it is for me. All news are saying S&P 500 market falls after rallying yesterday. That's the overnight news. Yes, we talked about the SoftBank, Nvidia, and all that right when market opened. And the government shutdown passed in the Senate, passed to the House. But the S&P 500 futures tick lower. Yesterday was a really, really good push though. We cannot lie. That last cycle at the afternoon was a continuous. So now things are right in the middle of the previous 9:30 and 4 p.m. close. The pre-market was bullish and now bearish trying since somewhere up there. It's actually bullish trying right now. Market opening in 45 seconds. Good morning, Insider. Good morning, John. Good morning, Amit. There we go. QQQs opening at 620. This is somewhere above the downward trend line that the market was forming last week, right? Important to note, gap above, gap below. SPY is closer to the gap above, right? Market just opened. Let's see. It's opening right on the trend line. 9:30. Looks like the bulls are showing right at open. Not much. This is yesterday's area of contentiousness. 680. Stuck in some sort of box here. Right, nothing going on at market open. The bulls and bears are both fighting. Everything is in between two gaps right now. There's no gap on, got no gap fill on nothing. Right, there's a gap here and a gap down there. This is nothing yet. And wicks we mixed on QQQ and SPY. It's IWM trying to go higher. QQQ also trying to go higher. that market close MACD and then morning open. All right, bulls are trying now off a market open on QQQ. Wind direction is trying to go north. There's basically 3 gaps now. 2 that existed in the morning and then the one we just created from this gap down open. Let's see if they fill 681.24 or not. Time is 9:30. 9:35. Right, 9:30. Created an algo range here at the floor and at the roof. Even if they show bearish here, I'm a little bit afraid they might fake out at morning. I just want to see some cycles being created and an environment where they create some sort of picture to begin with. $9.35 is now trying to bounce on $9.33, the first minute of the $9.35 candle. The roof broke on QQQ. It did not. 9:30 is the roof. I'll go ranging on the Qs as well. Now the bears are trying, but I am not interested. I'm just watching. Alright, now the bears are showing stronger than the bulls. I'll go range and floor testing. Just 1, 2, 4 candles. Alright, MACD still bearish from yesterday's close, showing, but tiny, nothing. It's not even bearish on the 5 minute, it's just 1 minute. 1 minute MACD. Alright, bear trap trend. Until the floor of the 9:30 breaks. Puts are stuck here in danger. $9.35 tested the floor. 9:35 already bounced on QQQ. Figuring out what to do. Yeah, things are Tesla out of the gray box. Today is a U.S. bank holiday. Expect deposit and trade settlements to be delayed 1 business days. U.S. stock markets are open. Damn. Okay, so that is why cash accounts. 9:35 bounce trying. Time is 9:40. At 9:34 did not break here. Starting off with a Island 5-minute candle. Cycles being created. And now they're trying to go north with the bears stuck at the floor. QQQ is going through the roof. 9:40 right now. Alright, so 1/3, 2/3, 3/3 being created right now. Wind is north on QQQ. SPY is testing the roof. A little bit slower than the Qs. In 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. The wind direction is now saying north. Alright, they did not break the roof. It's roof testing. There's a divergence at the roof now, making almost Shorting dangerous into the end of the day because they can go come pop that off into the end of the day like they did yesterday. Right, let's see. Now the bears are in control right after they showed bullishness. This is kind of scary, but bears are showing slightly with divergence. I'm going to go in small SPY puts tiny. And play LOD break and I'll probably leave. QQQ is not floor breaking. This is floor hope trapping again. There's a divergence at the roof. I low-key wanted to go long, but they literally fucking bull trapped that, so I'm kind of glad, but like I'm also getting bear trapped now again. This shit is morning cycles. Right, they're rejecting at 940, bouncing it at 940, did not break the 930 floor. The bears are stuck and the bulls are still here. Bears are stuck, bulls are stuck, and now everybody's stuck. It's too quick. 940 bounce trying now on the floor, and we're at the midpoint. So I thought it was gonna drop down real quick and then break the floor and then come back up, but no. MACD volume trash. Popcorning. Yeah, it's not good. It's trapping everybody. Dojing in the middle. SPY and IWM showing almost bullish. I feel like QQQ showing bearish here, but like it's clear it's not really. It's just a 1 minute. It's not really. It's just holding like crazy. So this is not bears in control, not bulls in control. They are testing it all with an algo range right in the middle of it all. 621, 620.5. Alright, the bulls are slightly losing, but they could break the floor. They could break the floor, set a new floor, and then go rip it up and clear the divergence at the roof. That's what I'm thinking here. Time is 9:40. 9:40 is testing the floor on the Qs, but it did not break. It did not break. 9:45 is here in 2-3 minutes. 9:45, 9:43. Slightly showing bearish, but they could trap this all as soon as the floor breaks is what I'm thinking. Right, trapping already. Yeah, the bears are not here clearly. This is bull territory almost showing. MACD, everything holding up. It's I don't know. I don't know if this QQQ chart looks different or what. The QQQ chart looks different. This is the real QQQ chart. QQ to QQ, QQ. That's QQQ USD. That does not count the pre-market. MACD, RSI. If the floor breaks, it's 3/3. They could trap it in the 3/3 if the roof bears are showing now. Trying. Break the floor. Time is 9:45 and 50 seconds. Where this is floor. There's a divergence at the floor. There's a divergence at the roof. Divergence at the floor. Everything is dangerous showing. A MACD slightly going into bear territory on the Qs. SPY is following slowly today. LOD broke just now. Bears are here. This is 1/3, 2/3, 3/3 trying. There's a divergence at the roof. So at some point, I'm expecting a huge trap. At some point, I'm expecting a huge trap, but they're going lower right now. Bears are coming into 942. And I am leaving on that note. I'm all out. I was in heavy, so I'm not playing morning cycles like that. I'm just taking little scalps here and there. 940. LOD. Divergence cleared. Right. There's probably going to be a cycle being created. I was expecting this somewhere here, but they bounced it and then somewhere. So cleared the divergence on the floor. Sorry about that. Back in the algo range. Market is not bearish, not bullish yet too much. It's just still deciding. They could go a little bit lower, but all I know is there is a divergence at the roof, making long-term, mid-term, end of the day dangerous. They could clear that divergence like they did yesterday and make everybody in the world hope on, pull back, hope on something, and then they just burn it. So cycle can be extended into 3/3. That is up to the market. Right? Time confirmation alone will tell us what happens. Right? They're bouncing right now at 940, even though that's one single candle, two single candles now. You got to call out what it is. This is 940 bounce trying into 945. Right, 942 bounce. Last minute of the 945 candle into 940 candle into 945, and 945 is deciding what to do right now at VWAP. Looks a little bit bearish right now, but like I just don't trust it in the 3/3. I don't really care. I try to play the 1/3, 2/3. So here we are. There's a divergence at the roof. I'm drawing the divergence at the roof as best as I can. Right, there's a divergence at the roof. That is dangerous stuff. Right, wind direction was north from 930 into 940. Wind direction is north from 930 pre-market into 930. South from 930 to 940 showing. QQQ mix right now. 940 floor, 940 roof. There's another algo range. Alright, they could bear trap the crap out of everybody here. That's what I'm saying because of the algo range. They do this that morning anyway. That's what I kind of expect. They're already doing it. They're already doing it. Low key, I'm not saying this is going to go break the roof or something, but I am thinking that they're going to show bearish, show bullish, show bearish, and then clear the roof, clear the floor, all that good stuff. 942, showing as best safe exit, hypothetically speaking for now, is when I literally left, because I was expecting some sort of floor break and then cycle bounce to confirm to do something, which is what's going on right now. There's bears trapped. There's bulls trapped. This is almost still bull territory. MACD's still over bullish. They tried to go bearish, and then now things are hovering. So, right, they could show bullish with the divergence. They could show bullish by hovering it, and then they could drop it, and then they could burn people, and then go break the roof later, is what I am saying. But I don't know what's going on. This is morning cycles, right? They are not really gap filling anything right now, up or down. Things are in a doji state. On NVIDIA, QQQ, SPY, Tesla. SPY is bounced trying. That candle is coming in, spiked up big. Doji candle, right? 940 bounce to 945. 945 deciding what to do in the middle of it all. Right? They could spike up and break the roof. Candles are almost saying, let's go spike up and break the roof. 680.33. But I'm not taking a chance right now. I took the morning. Real quick, I'm just watching. There's MACD volume, everything being built. This is a P-shaped profile. It's bullish. Volumes over the POC. P-shaped profile. Alright, if a P-shaped profile turns bearish, it'll turn into a B-shaped profile, but not yet. Things are P-shaped. Testing the roof trying. Let's hit the like button, folks. Good morning, everyone. We have 140 people here. Market just opened 17 minutes ago. Good morning, Austin. They are bouncing at 940, testing the roof, and a rejection is coming. This is not bullish, not bearish. Nvidia is trying bearish. Things are deciding whether to break the 940 floor or not. I did a 3.5k SPY put somewhere here, and then I left into this crash down on the floor. That's it. I'm just watching now. Someone said Tesla is going. Let's go look at Tesla, IWM. Russell 2000 is bouncing like crazy, right? It fucking spiked like crazy and then dropped like crazy and is bouncing like crazy. So that is helping SPY, even though QQQ looking weak. This chart is frozen right now. We gotta go look at Tesla real quick. SPY is being led by IWM right now, big time. Whatever is going on in that department. Bulls are still showing on SPY, IWM. QQQ, it's doing something different. Testing the floor maybe and then bounce up with SPY and QQQ being bullish, right? There's a divergence at the roof. Making, hypothetically speaking, long term, short term, medium term, or not, I don't know about short, making it dangerous, right? Making it dangerous. And Tesla is bull trapping real quick off of morning open, right? I'm not going short, I'm just watching everything. I don't really care about Tesla. There's not a lot of setups. They were going setup after. So, okay, bulls are trapped a little bit. This is bears are in control. This is bearish, bearish. I'm going in bearish. All right, 2K SPY puts. Man, I wanted to go fucking Nvidia, but damn. They're showing bearish. They can break the floor and then go pop it up. That's what I'm expecting, low-key. They're gonna fucking break the floor and pop it up. Come on, baby. 670. 679 me. Holy shite. Holy shite! I'm leaving. I'm out. 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 All right. 1 minute scalp. I don't give a fuck. Out. Real quick. All right. That was fucking crazy. I got in somewhere here, right? I was literally typing bearish after. Yo. Alright, I don't even know. Let's see. I'm expecting some sort of bear trap. There's a divergence at the roof. This shit is not easy. I'm expecting some sort of bear trap here, right? I don't know about right now. There's no cycle confirmation long yet, but at some point, just like yesterday, right? What did I say on the way down yesterday? I was like, hey, there's literally a divergence at the roof. They could go lower and then pop this shit later and then fucking blah blah blah, right? But I had to go at some point. But literally, that's what they did. Right? I'm just saying that could be a hope and go lower, way lower, and then come back up later or tomorrow. But I'm just saying that could. That is what happened yesterday, but I don't know about right now. Holy crap. This is 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. I don't care. I got out at the most bottom of that second candle. I don't care right now. That is crazy. Right? Bears are strong at market open, but you have to realize this is morning cycles. This is 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. They're going lower on purpose, right? Now showing they could trap the crap out of it. That is not up to anybody but the market and the cycle confirmation saying we're going to trap the crap out of it. So let's see. I am gonna send the SPX. Holy crap, FOMO on the video. I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to go when that market open, but it's fine. I'm gonna send the SPX put to call ratio right now in the group chat. Alright, let's just calm down a little bit. Alright, 3/3 going lower. I don't really care. I did 6K morning scalp. I'm chilling. Right, I did 6K and puts morning scalps real quick and I'm fucking out. I don't care. Right, sending the SPX put to call ratio right now. It is filled to the brim on all sides with calls and puts, right? If you guys want to join the WhatsApp group and you have been on for a couple of days, just request now and we will accept now, so that you could see the SPX put to call ratio. I think that is one of the most important things that we do as a group. We kind of look at the SPX put to call ratio when we can and analyze when things are looking crazy. And things are looking crazy right now, going south. Nvidia is going south, man. I'm about to go in Nvidia. I'm kind of FOMO. $500 on puts Nvidia. Fuck it. FOMO. FOMO. This shit might be bad. I'm not gonna lie. $500. I'm doing tiny as fuck. They could bear trap the crap out of all this shit and then go fly. If they do, I'm gonna leave in a couple of candles. I am targeting 191 low key. If they do, this shit could be just super bearish right now on the video for 5-10 minutes, and then I'm expecting them to bear trap and go fly. Honestly, I'm expecting them to fucking bear trap at some point and fly. Alright, this shit is a 3/3. It's not easy. Alright, this is bounce trying right now. Bounce trying on SPY, 954. Until the floor breaks here, all bears are stuck is how you have to see this shit. 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. The 3/3 getting cooked already, right? 3/3 getting cooked already. I am not in SPY right now. I'm in NVIDIA. And they're cooking it already. I literally left in this big ass second candle somewhere here. And I was expecting this shit to be a trap, and they're already cycle trapping it. QQQ, not really. SPY, I think IWM is helping whatever is going on, right? IWM was helping this spike up. IWM is helping this spike up. If they want to trap it, if they, as in the market, they could do whatever the hell they want. So fast, it'll be too fast. Nobody will catch on. But this is a 950 bounce into 955. 955 is rejecting at POC. This is 950 bounce to 955. Rejection. There's an algo range at 950 that's failing right now on Qs, right? They could be they're bearish as hell on QQQ, bearish as fuck. This is super bearish, super bearish. The 3/3 though, right? I don't know. I feel like this is super bear trap. I feel like they could go on this candle and then bear trap the crap out of everything, and I'm hoping on them to go 191 here. So I don't know. All right, we'll see. Beautiful, beautiful morning start, and bear trap already trying. I am going to leave NVIDIA because I don't want to tempt fate. Fuck that. I'm just chilling for now. I'm out of everything. I'm not going to do anything. This is bear trap trying off of 950 into 955. Now the bulls are showing. There's a divergence at the roof. Holy crap, bulls are coming now. I low-key want to go on QQQ calls, but I'm going to chill the fuck out right now. Too fast. Oh my god. Too fast. This is literally divergence at the roof, whatever this shit is, though. They're about to break the roof. I just don't want to go. Right. Holy crap. 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. Alright, MACD is flipping now, trying to go bullish. Man, coming in with a big indecision candle on the 15. 5-minute bullish. Yeah, too dangerous. That's why I was super fast with the morning shit. Super, super fast. Yeah, holy crap. Roof divergence, just like yesterday, is saying bears are all trapped now. What the fuck? Right, this is literally why, because the SPX put to call ratio that we sent in our group, right? If you look at the all the way on the left, right, there is a crazy enormous amount of puts at 6765, 6777. There's also a lot of calls at 6850 that's out of the money, but you know, I don't fucking Oh man, they burning the crap out of it. That's what they're doing, out of the money. And using the divergence at the roof to do whatever they want, whenever they want, right? How could I or anyone have known when they were going to bounce when they did? But honestly, I did keep saying at some point or another, they're going to probably do that, right? But holy, that is holy. IWM must be helping that crazy. The Russell 2K, it is. Right? When it was right here, I said, hey, it is up to the market to decide if it wants to go or not, right? And literally decided to go. Now, right? The cycles are all being jumbled up. Now with bears stuck all the way at the bottom. Right? They were bulls stuck here too, but now there are bears stuck at all points here. Holy shit. That's why I left so fast. I left here. I joined and I left because of this divergence. Because of this divergence. I've been on the other side of this shit, right? Looking at my profits get drained and I'm like, what the fuck did I do wrong? And it's literally just the divergences playing out. I am not looking at the higher time frame. I am not self-analyzing, and I'm just going off of candles alone and hoping. Time is 10. Right, this cycle confirmed. Some sort of tiny cycle confirmation. Right, 9:55 showing on Qs. On that big red candle, I was like, oh, when it looks like it could break the floor, they bounced it, and that was a cycle confirmation. And then now time is 10. Right. Time is 10. They're just doing work to options in this price range, so I think they could play around here. That is morning cycles cycling at its finest. The roof just broke into 10. The roof divergence did not clear on SPY and QQQ. Wind direction is now showing north on SPY. Let's draw it. Wind direction is not showing north on Q. We're getting a rejection at 10 HOD because of this algo range, right? Things are not clear north yet. They are cycle confirming to go longer. This is bull territory on SPY. That is what it is. Bull territory on SPY. The MACD still bullish. The candle is just rejecting at the top of the algo range to cycle confirm. What to do? Right, the thing could reject. The thing could bounce. Holding 680.53 or not. Time is 10. And now there's a divergence at the roof. $4 p.m. close gap 681.22. The gap below is like 670. I don't. We're gonna go look at it later if they do break the LOD. So let's hit the like button, folks. Please, please. Thank you very, very much. Bulls are still here. This is almost bullish. Cycles are confirming to go higher, trying, or it's barcoding, right? If it broke that, yeah, I would have been like bullish, bullish. Things are still bullish, but it is overbought. Not really on the Qs, but they're now barcoding. So it's technically in a bull barcoding cycle at the roof. Technically. Cycle is cycling to confirm what to do. I'm gonna go look at the video. Wind direction north on SPY. Wind direction is south on Q. One of them is going to be wrong. But all I do know is that there is a divergence at the roof, which could be a hope factor to clear, or it could be a danger to short at any moment factor. That is just how I see it. Now rejection trying. If that low breaks, confirmation rejection happening right now. Confirmation bears here trying right now, right here, right now. That's what I said in the WhatsApp group. Confirmation bears trying right now. I am not going down. I'm not going down. I'm watching. VWAP is deciding. Alright, it was blue. It was bullish up there, and now it's 50-50 almost. Wind direction showing mixed. Alright, I'm gonna go 1K SPY puts right now. Small. I'm just going off these candles alone. This could be a massive bear trap. I don't know why there's so many ghost puts down there. Could not fucking tell you. This is the 3/3. Bears are stronger, way stronger. I'm adding 1K more. God damn. I'm about to fucking take it. LOD. Holy shit. Holy shit. Yes, sir. Holy shit. LOD this bitch. LOD this bitch. Oh, fuck it. Come on. I'm in 2K. SPY. 680. Come on. Man. This shit is so hope, by the way. Just one more candle. There's a divergence at the... Oh! I'm out! Oh! 2.4K out. Good day, out. Good day, out. Good day, out. GG's, out. Out. I'm out. I'm out. Oh my god, I'm out. I'm done. Done for the day. Literally done for the day. 3 cycles done. Oh my god. I don't even have that much money to play with today because like a lot of my money was stuck yesterday. But holy shit. Oh my god. 680 just went crazy real quick. I'm not holding that shit. 3/3. 10-10, I'm happy as fuck. I don't care. 10-10, I'm happy as fuck. I do not care. Time is 10-10. LOD. Alright, they could bounce this thing. Why? Big cycle says 1/3, 2/3, 3/3 on the Qs. Man, we're gonna delete these smaller cycles now. We're gonna draw the bigger one. Time is 10-10. I am not going to feel FOMO. I'm just going to watch cycles and see what they do here now. I don't really care. I don't care. If I look at the bigger picture, I literally played in the 1/3, 2/3, and also in the 3/3. I am chilling. I am being chilling. 10-10 LOD. All right, until the 10-10 LOD breaks, all bears, all shorts are in danger, right? There's a divergence at the roof, and they were using that as a hope factor. They could go more lower, but there is no confirmation that says more lower, or there is no confirmation that says right now going for the roof, but they are bounce trying. So let's see. That is super fast. Right, will they go slide more with the divergence at the roof? I have no idea. I have no care. I have no care for the day. No care. This is 1/3, 2/3, right? Somewhere here, and this is the 3/3. Bounce trying like crazy. Right? 10-10 bounce trying. I don't know who they're about to cook. Alright, they cooked the calls. Technically, they already cooked the bulls. It's just who are they gonna cook now? IWM, I mean, Russell would have, I mean, yeah, Nvidia would have been great if I held, but I ain't holding into that shit. It's too crazy. That thing could have bounced like nothing. Please, please, please. Get the fuck out of this. I'm honestly done for the day. Just chilling. I honestly just, if I see something nice, I might call out or do it, but honestly, that was real good. 10-10 is bouncing. 10-10 is already bouncing. That shit was so fast. Alright, now the bulls are coming back. This is the midpoint. This is the morning algo range. 9:30. What even is this algo range? It looks like 9:30 exactly. Like it's literally touching the 9:30 algo range perfectly right now. Alright, market is deciding. Market deciding what to do. I'm gonna send the SPX put to call ratio. There is a lot of puts. There is a decent amount of calls here. Right where we are. Market did not move much. Market did not do a lot of moves yet. And we are still morning cycles, cycling through, deciding which direction the market wants to do. Right in the middle of it all. Algo range touched and rejection trying. I don't want to say bearish though until the low of something breaks, like the previous low, 10-10 or something. Let's see. I want to go look at SPX real quick and see where the gaps are. This is still a technical open. Multiple gaps above, multiple gaps below. This is opening, ranging down. They could pop up at any time today and clear the roof. That's the thing with this, right? And what they are doing right now is they're on the trend line that we were on last week. That is what they're doing right now, because that's what we've been doing. Right, market opened up, gapped up, went down, up, down, up, down. It's at the trend line clearly. SPX way above the trend line. Way above the trend line. There's a gap. This is so dangerous. There's a gap here and a gap here. So what if they're making people bearish here and then they're about to go nuke it even more, right? Because the cycle says 1/3, 3/3, 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, and 2. Yes, should they close? Or they go lower a little bit, burn the bulls, and then go higher and then fill this gap and fill this gap. I feel like the gap's gonna fill more likely than not, but clearly different than what I think could happen. This is perfectly ranging on this. Right, and this is bearish showing, but man, IWM wilding right now too. You just saw that, right? Up, down, up. Yes, IWM wilding right now. Man, that is so hard. Like, big boom at 950 into 10. Big boom at 950 into 10. Big drop at 10 into 1010. Big drop at 10 into 1010. Bears are still here. All right, but this is a 3/3 though. This is the 3/3 and it's full on bearish showing. Risk is kind of there. It's full on bearish showing. It's 3/3. Guys, let's hit the like button, please. We have 150 people and 1/3 of the likes so far. Thank you so much. Let's see it. Let's see it. Bears are coming here. I'm low-key getting Lotto contracts right now. From 677 Lotto contracts. It might be risky as fuck, but I'm doing it. There's a divergence at the roof. That's why it's risky as fuck. 1.09. Holy crap. Am I actually getting paid on this shit? I don't know. Holy crap. Yeah, I got in at 46 cents. I don't know where the... Do I want to double this shit real quick? Tiny money, tiny money. Tiny. Right, floor bouncing right now. Bear trap trying. Cycle trying to create. I'm at 677 right now. I'm gonna see what happens. This is 3/3, by the way. Full on. Cut trap. Candles are just shredding. Right? This is literally new floor. They can bounce this shit and break the roof. I'm in for $560. Tiny. No cycle confirmation lower. This is not even, it's not bouncing yet though. Man, bear control, bear control, bear control, please! 678, I'll fucking leave. 678, come on. Bear control. 3/3, this is the 3/3. If the low breaks, big candle, big candle, big candle. 3/3. Oh my, one more dollar. I'm greedy as hell. One more dollar. I'm greedy as fuck. One more dollar. I'm greedy as fuck. Yes, sir. going now. 677. Come on. Divergence at the roof. $10.20. Man, this has to be a big ass candle leave, but I'm not leaving on purpose. Honestly, I'm swinging this lot out. I'm swinging this lot out. There's a lot of puts down here, so it's risky as hell. Full on bottom, 3/3, no confirmation, nothing. Candles are just going one after another. QQQ leading it to the floor right now. They're about to go bust the floor. They're about to go bust down Tatiana real quick. Candles are atrocious. So slow. Come on. This is so risky now. Fuck it. Yes, sir. Wow. See, now my head's thinking 5 more minutes. God damn. Oh, shit. I'm in 677 puts right now. It's at 64 cents trying. Come on. Man, SPY going down crazy now, right? SPY's down 0.4%. Right, they're using the divergence at the roof to burn it all. And QQQ down 0.7%. All right, 0.7, 0.7 something using pre-market and looking at pre-market, but all right, I'm leaving SPY. I'm happy with this shit. 63 cents, 62. Please. Fuck. Spread horrendous. Spread fucking horrendous. I couldn't even get filled as soon as that shit bounced. Oh my. Man. Like 8 or 7 cents on that one single candle. What the f... This is 3/3, and they are... Low key, this is a bear trap at 10.20 for now. But they're also futures chopping it lower right now, so... It's only been 1 hour since the market opened. Time is 10:21. It's bouncing at 10:20 trying. LOD. There's a divergence at the roof. If the shit flips up, it's real bad. I low-key want somewhere down here. I'm fucking wanting it, but market is bouncing, making it look dangerous as fuck. Too. Hold. I'm in Lottos though. This is 3/3. Lottos. Lottos, Lottos, Lottos. Testing the LOD. $10.25 is here in 25 seconds. And bear trap trying. Okay, this is bear trap trying now at its finest. Things are oversold. Or this bear trap fake. But that shit literally putting me back at where I got in at. Literally in 2 candles. If they test the floor, I'm gonna leave. I don't even care about floor break because I don't want to. I just feel FOMO, but it's fine. I'm gonna leave in a little bit of profit. Come on. Alright, LOD testing. I am trying to leave as close as I can to the low of the day, but this shit is not feel good. Lotto, it's not feeling good. It's like spiking like fucking nothing, and then it drops like crazy. Things are looking dangerous all over. Creating a huge wedge at the floor and at the roof. They could break this range somehow more. Or stay in the range. They tried breaking the range north, and then they tried breaking the range south. And now we are almost coming back within to the range. Range being somewhere here. And MACD trying to curl back up. Big consecutive candles. If the thing chops, it's going to create a B-shaped profile. If it goes back up, it'll be in a P-shaped profile. So I guess we'll find out. I'm expecting a B-shaped profile at the minimum right here, though. They are bear trapping like nothing as of right now, but I'm expecting some sort of chop here. Could be straight up speculation, but man, flipping up. Cycles are nasty. 1020 standing as a low and 1025 bouncing. This shit is Lotto burning. Crazy bounce. Not $200 down on that little bounce on a $500. Bounce strong, man. I think there's some algo range here that we did not draw. 1010. There is 1010. It's chopping here. Right? Bounce is super strong. Yeah, everybody thinks it's bullish, and then they literally leave, and then they get crushed, and then they come back to the stream. That's not my fault, though. You know what I mean? Blame yourselves for that one. I cannot even literally begin to tell you, I told you so, right? I cannot even begin to tell you, I told you so, because yeah, people literally just go off candles. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. All I ask is that, people just stay away. 10:30. It is quite annoying, right? Shouldn't even say all my honestly exits and entries. That's the issue, to be honest. That's the issue. But I do want to share. That's the problem. It's just some people literally, yeah. But we'll see. Okay. All right. Let's do a poll. Right. are we going to flip the VWAP or test the LOD? Right? I think they're going to test the LOD, to be honest. But we will see. Things are flying down. Cannot lie. Flying up, flying down. Making everybody think. I'm going to send the SPX put to call ratio. It is heavily skewed right now. Skewed. I don't know why, but there's a lot more calls than puts. They're probably going to burn them. That's just speculation. But I'm just going to call out what I see. All right, time is 10:28. At the minimum, they're creating a B-shaped profile. At the minimum, they're not going higher right now is what I see. All right, we'll see. Man, FOMO on NVIDIA. Fuck it. FOMO on NVIDIA. I'll say it. Candles are coming in crazy right now. It's coming in insane. Nine, 5. Yeah, Tesla going below gray box looks like. That was the setup yesterday. They bootstrapped the crap out of everyone yesterday. They popped below. Drop down. That's what it looks like. Bulls are stuck here big time. Man, are they cooking the bears? Or are they cooking the bulls? Because they're doing a really good job. Hmm. 1 point. Dangerous cycle being created near the floor. It's almost like there's a divergence at the floor now too. 618.82. 618.81. Did not break the floor by 1 cent. Hey, people that are coming back and, that were confused on candles, don't know what happened. But hopefully things are all right. That's all I can say. I don't give a goddamn about candles. I call out setups and things that aren't bigger than candles, which is the volume. The volume profile is turning into a B-shaped volume right now from a P-shaped profile. The bulls are in danger. They're going lower. I don't know how much lower. They might break the floor. At the minimum, they're testing the floor. QQQ says bulls are in danger. I'm still in all my puts on SPY. I'm going to hold this shit for floor break. Time is 10:35. And they're about to go gap fill on 677 and maybe 670, something crazy. Bulls are trapped big time. I'm printing fucking crazy. 10:35. I don't even care about the bull and the bear theory, to be honest with you. But I literally care about setup. This shit is set up. There's a huge put wall at 677. I think that's what they're targeting now on SPX. Huge candle. Breaking the floor. Big FOMO on Nvidia probably. Whatever. SPY, 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 baby. Baby. There we go. Time is 10:35. 10:35 just broke the floor. Deciding whether to go lower than the previous low of the day at 10:20. There could be a small bounce cycle here to confirm or not that it really does go lower. But it did really just break the floor into 10:35. So the 1/3, 2/3 cycle is being drawn out. Amazing day. Amazing day so far. Alright, we're going to draw the low of the day. Hello D. HOD. Floor is breaking into 10:35. If this candle breaks at 10:35, you want to go lower to the gap below. There is a divergence at the roof, making all this dangerous as hell. It looks like to me. It's bearish right now. Trying. Let's see. Let's hit the like button, folks. Let's hit the like button. And I'm leaving 677 right now. I know they're going to go, but I don't care. I have more and other shit. I know they're going to go, but I'm in 1 DT. 60.60 cents booked on 0 DT. Things are just slightly pulling back from yesterday's push up. Everything. Gold, everything. SPY, QQQ. But there is a divergence at the roof. 10:35 is technically bounce trying here. There's a divergence on the MACD. The bulls are trying, The bears are. This is bear territory. Look at the MACD and the volume. All that says for the bulls right now is a divergence at the roof. This is bearish territory right now. All the MACD is bearish from yesterday close. The only thing is the divergence at the roof. Look at QQQ. 618, we were at 624. You cannot even make this shit up. We were at 624 yesterday, right? The market just go up and down, up and down, up and down like fucking butter cakes. Right, we were at 680. We were at 680 at market open, folks. Can you fucking imagine that? Man, QQQ been stair-stepping down since market open. I want to see if they expedite this shit or not. Let's see. Bounce is trying. SPY looking way better than the Qs right now. London bounce is trying. These candles are terrifying to chase on the video. IWM bouncing. Strong bounces on IWM anytime it wants. Right, must watch. But still bear environment. I'm gonna go get a drink. 1 second. Alright, one more LOD break. I'm gonna leave everything on SPY. I might already be overstaying. I'm talking about my 1 DTEs. IWM already bear trapping, hardcore trying. Man, in a big bull flag on IWM. Cannot lie. This thing is in a bull flag right now. But also wedging down. Okay. They are reverting now. In about 20 minutes, I'll make a decision on my 1 DTs, but they are already bounce trying, cycling. I just think they're going to stay near the floor or actually break the floor. But this shit could be a bear trap. But the whole entire day has been looking like a bear trap, and they didn't run it, and they actually bull trapped it. So I was thinking bear trap at some point here, but I changed my mind when they drastically went lower on that. So now this is, look at the volume profile right now. Look at the volume you cannot even make this shit up. What did I say 20 minutes ago, right? The volume profile probably going to turn into a B-shaped profile, right? Let's look at the volume profile. B-shaped. Lol. They're hovering at the bottom to bring more volume down here. Why? Because it's P-shaped right now. And more people are thinking they want to go higher, just like yesterday. Right now. Or they have been, so. How do I know that? I just do. This is still bearish with a bounce in between, a cycle in between. It did not break the floor, so it's not confirmed. It's actually in a cycle bullish trine off of 1035, but that is one single cycle, meaning it is not a cycle confirmation. Why? Because the 1020 boomed up to 1025 and that got used to go lower, and people were thinking that is a long. So yeah, not the same every day. It's different actually every day. Do you know how many people left my live stream when I was literally saying, oh, the volume profile, blah, 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 could turn into a B, and then it fucking ripped up and like 15, 20 people left and now they're back? Like, I'm telling you, bro. I just know. I'm not even trying to be mean right now. And I'm literally, I just know, right? It's actually just how it is. But it is okay. It's okay. All right, 1035 balance, 1040. 1040 rejected to 1045. MACD is coming back bullish. Not gonna lie, slowly and slowly, but yeah, it's coming back bullish. I'm not gonna say, but it could be used to go test the floor again. Until it happens, it doesn't happen. So we'll watch. We'll be okay with what the market does, right? It was bearish. Now things are, if all this builds the 1 minute and it cycles for 20 minutes, 15, 10 minutes, and then it tries to go north, yeah, it could be going north. But you just got to realize, the entire day setup has been bounce down, bounce down, bounce down, bounce down, even now. So to fight the trend sometimes is deadly. Deadly mistake. Deadly mistake. That's why I was watching here. I wanted to go long here, but I literally was not going to chase that shit. Number one, I'll go range, and number two, I'm not. And then number three, I just watched this go lower, and I was like, wow. P-shaped profile changing. I'll go ranging at 1045 as well here. Algo range about to break down and go lower. I'm telling you, this shit is not bullish still. Look at all this shit. Right? People are just going bullish on candles because IWM bumping up, but that bump up is literally being used to go lower, and they're not noticing it. I'm not saying this is bearish now, but I'm saying that's what happened here, that's what happened here, and that's what happened here. This pop, literally 1030 to 1040, 1035 to 1040, literally the same bullshit. So do realize what's going on. Do realize what's going on instead of just, This is floor testing, floor hoping. All right, floor did not break. LOD testing. Let's see how it does. Right, I don't even know if it's gonna break the floor or not. If it breaks the floor, then they're gonna slide for 2-3 minutes. If they don't, yeah. Okay, bears are coming now. They might expedite. I'm wanting them to expedite it. I really am. I'm wanting like 675 today. I'm not gonna lie. But just because I want it does not mean it's gonna happen. I don't know. There's a mountain of fucking phantom puts down there. Is it a trap? Is it not? I guess we'll find out in like 20, 30 minutes or an hour. Alright, I'm also sending the SPX put to call ratio right now. It is in the middle of it all. A lot of puts, a lot of calls, but we are more. I don't even know. I think we're burning a lot. We're burning a lot of calls and a lot of puts. It looks like somehow we're in the middle of it all. I was gonna say it looks like it's burning more calls, but like it's also burning puts perfectly too. It's not even like it's burning only calls. It's literally burning the majority of all the puts too, technically speaking. So we'll see. This is super bearish 3/3 trying, just off of candles alone. Who really knows if this is... Time is 10:50. So dangerous today. No cycle confirmation long, just spike up and then cycle confirmation down. Spike up and then cycle confirmation down. Spike up, cycle confirmation down. Spike up, cycle confirmation down. There needs to be a cycle confirmation to try to go up towards the roof or the divergence at the roof. I'm in 670.80 DT. I'm trying small, less than 1K. Bears are here, it looks like, but I am almost hoping because I'm in 0 DT and 1 DT. Just need one big niceroo. Big one niceroo range break. I am asking for it. .6. This is so choppy at the floor. This could even be a huge bear trap. Right? I was saying that all day long, but honestly, this shit could be, or they're, I want to say bearish just on QQQ alone right here. They are now, SPY needs to go right here, right now. They're expediting this biatch. Testing yesterday's LOD almost. This is so damn much now. SPY is not going while IWM was holding. QQQ is going. Wow. Wow, I wish I did QQQ instead of SPY. What the fuck? This shit is so much easier on the Qs. 1050. It's almost bear trap building on SPY. How slow this shit is. Just like yesterday afternoon's move, just super slow, going little lower. Okay. Risk is absolutely there. This is straight up new floor, chasing 3/3, thinking more. The risk is crazy for me. QQQ constantly at the floor. So it's just visually showing bearish for what? Market is hovering near the floor. This is 1055 low. It's so weird. They're making divergences at the floor right now too. They could bounce with this divergence. They would make it a divergence at the floor and a divergence at the roof. The bulls are still in danger. They're creating an algo range at 1055 and they're going again, testing the floor at 1055. That is crazy. All right, full on bearish. Full on bearish. Wow, Palantir down 3%. Nvidia down 3.6%. Big FOMO. Nvidia 191. Man, big FOMO Nvidia. And bears are trying to go lower. This is bear territory. The bears are the ones that have the power here. Bearish continuation. I'll go ranging at the previous LOD. And this has to be the previous low of the day. Previous day low. Wow. Somewhere down there. It's trying for. This is bearish, folks. Crazy bearish. I'm printing. This is crazy bearish. What the fuck? What's going on? Oh, I just jinxed myself. I just jinxed myself. Man, big FOMO on the video. I wish I could have. Ah. 1055 bouncing to 11. Man, the MACD RSI is so fucking oversold. Alright, maybe this thing might really bounce here. I don't know. MACD RSI super oversold. Possibility is there. The QQQs. Oh my lord. What the fuck is that? Look at the MACD. Oh my god. Man, 191.5 really hit. Fuck. Fuck. It's a big print missed. Fuck. 1055 is bouncing into 11. Pretty sad. Calculator. 80 times plus 160. Okay. Yeah. Wow. And something going on. Maybe things are changing here. Right? The bears were constantly here. The bears were full on pushing into 1055 LOD or 11 a.m. on QQQ. And now something is changing. The 1 minute MACD is way oversold enough for a short term, medium term bounce. I'm gonna leave all puts. I'm just gonna not. I feel like this is greed, so yeah. I'm just gonna leave all puts. I'm gonna chill out. And then yeah, it's whatever. I'll just watch. I'm watching now. Bears are still. As soon as I left, it's okay. I'll really just watch it. It's so choppy now near the floor that it's getting actually risky. The 3/3 box is getting too humongous for me. This is literally so many bears. It is in a downward trend though. Downward trend line. Holy crap. I think people were really, really bullish today because of yesterday. I think they were. And they must have got crushed today so far. Alright, this thing could also revert up. Cycle says 1/3, 2/3, 3/3 from Friday to Monday. And then the cycle also says 1/3, 2/3, 3/3 from Monday somewhere at 340 into somewhere here. So this is literally what happened. Bigger picture. Now that people can see it after, But that's the reason why I kind of went. But there's also a gap here. There's a gap, gap, and a gap. There's 3 gaps. Oh my god, bears are getting burnt crazy now. I am not gonna do call. I honestly almost was like thinking about 0DT 1K, but like fuck that. I don't think it's gonna be that easy, right? There's the volume profile, and they've been crushing that dream ever since. So 1025, 1045, I can't chase that at the minimum. Oh, look at the volume though. Today, B-shaped volume, right? It was, remember, if you remember in the morning, right? It was a P-shaped profile, and now it's turning into a B-shaped profile. Heavy-sided at the bottom. Thank God I didn't chase that shit either. I would have cried if that shit reverted, right? It looked great. It looked, honestly, it looked great, and there were so many bears to burn here, but then what if it chops here too? And that's what they're showing. 1105. We'll see. 11 bounce to 11. Oh, this is 1055. 1105. 1105 rejecting again. This shit is not. Oh my. Right? That chase would have been absolutely terrible. That chase long actually would have kind of. Yeah, I don't know. They're scaring out bulls and bears, deciding what to do. It's looking dangerous as fuck for being a bear. It's looking dangerous as fuck being a bull. Market can go up or down. It's literally, this is pivot point trading. It's been pivot point trading, and it's hovering at the floor, making us think and hope on the gap below. Hope is real. The hope. Man, I'm so glad I left. What the fuck? I'm so glad I left. I am so glad. Yeah, that is actually a bear trap for now. Candles are showing at the minimum. This is 3/3. You cannot be greedy in this system. In this market. Market go up and down, up and down. Sometimes it goes up forever using cycle 3/3 extending. Sometimes it goes down forever. Until when? So time to chill. Time to eat a chicken sandwich, tuna salad sandwich. Ah, Lord. Market moving crazy fast. Within 5-10 minutes, it goes literally from floor hoping to midpoint to midpoint to floor to midpoint to roof to roof to midpoint. Like, it's fucking no joke. Look at this shit. 1020, 1025, 1025, 1030, 1035, 1040, 1045, 1050, 1055, 1011. Like, oh my god. Right, even here, right, I was low key thinking this shit was gonna get bear trapped, and then things just change. Things just change, and then this looking like bearish, and then things just change. Things just change, like constantly. The market is constantly changing, constantly deducting through the probabilities, and then it's deciding what it wants to do. This is 1105 algo range right here. They are low key chopping it. The bears are also in danger until the low of the 1055 candle breaks is how you see this. It's in a bullish cycle right now. Bullish cycle since 1055 with the MACD and the volume helping on the one. I don't know about the 5. Slowly coming back, right? RSI crossing back. But look at how bearish it was that the MACD is not bullish on the 5. It's just coming back. That's something important to know. It just looks bullish because of the 1 minute MACD and volume. Alright. Let's do a poll. Perfect time to do a poll, folks, right? Community poll is being done. Whoa. If you think by some miracle the LOD is coming again, say LOD. If you think VWAP is next, say VWAP. The answer can be neither if you want. 1105 rejecting 2, 1110, 1110 within the 1105 algo range. Wow. Wow, so we have a major difference right now, right? 4 people in the YouTube, or 5 or 6 people saying LOD. And Chris saying VWAP. Negador says VWAP. We have 7 people saying VWAP in the WhatsApp group. Big split. Big split. YouTube bearish. WhatsApp bullish. Let's see. Big split. Okay. 11:10. We're it seems like we're half, right? 9 or 7 people saying LOD. 7 or 9 people saying VWAP now. So mixed. I wanted to vote neither because all you guys voting. Okay, more LOD. Ah, yeah, I low-key want to see more LOD, but it might be hard. Why? Because they broke the floor once, twice, once, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This was the 7th floor, and we are above 1, 2, 3, the previous 3 floors, and we're playing with 950 levels. So I'm gonna draw a level of contentiousness right here. This is the previous low of the day turned into resistance and or support. Looks like to me we're zigzagging right there. So you can mark this on every single previous low of the day. I'm just doing it on the one right now. We are zigzagging big time here. Unless this is a big bear trap. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, market is now cycling. Man, QQQ went way lower than SPY. SPY did not go that much lower. That is a humongous bear trap. Oh my god, that fucking candle. Chris said that candle, literally. What the f... just because there's so many bears here, like, that is a humongous... So, Chris is saying that is a definitive bear trap. Let's see. I honestly agree, but... Wow. Look at the MACD on the 5 right now. Look at the MACD on the 5 right now. Still bearish, but that big 1 minute stopping it, so... Sam says that's a bull trap. Gotta make it look convincing, really. Okay? Or it's a trap everyone... It's a bull and a bear trap, making both sides look convincing. That may be true too, if there's a lot of put and calls, but I will send the SPX put to call ratio right now in the group. Time is 11:12. Yo, out of nowhere though, now this is squeezing every single call, right? Look at the SPX put to call ratio. It is bordering at the tippity top of the first call wall. So it's squeezing all the calls too, but then it's squeezing every single put all at the same time right now, right here. Every single one of them. That is something. So it is right in the middle of deciding. Wow. Wow. A hook came in. Where's my volume profile? Look at the volume profile. We are within yesterday's volume profile. This is basically showing. Look at the low volume node that we're playing with right now. No low volume node from yesterday we're playing in. Oh my god. The bulls are trying real hard from 10:55 into 11:10, but then this cycle could be used to go lower, so the risk is there. 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. Just like how this 3/3 got used up in this cycle going higher. They could have went more, honestly, but then, you know, then they don't want to relieve the calls that are stuck up there from the morning too, right? So they are perfectly either not running yet to make the morning calls leave, or to barcode here, or actually bull trap completely and then go a little bit lower. But we did hit the pole. That's something, right? We did the pole, LOD or VWAP, and people were saying LOD and VWAP, like 12 V12, and it did hit the VWAP, and now it's about to go. Nah, I'm not saying it's gonna go hit the LOD, but we'll see. But wow, if it does, then everyone would be right. Everyone would be right. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The 677s, I was getting squeezed down here. This shit was not great. And right now, can't even imagine the time people are having. 5 minute did turn bullish at around 11:05. 11:05 into 11:15 right now. So something is changing slowly. There just needs to be more confirmation. Why? Because the 5 minute, 15-minute MACD going lower all day. This shit is so dangerous though. Right now it's playing within this big spike candle. Right? You basically think of a range in between this big box 679.30, 679.93. And it's gonna probably chop here and break out, fake out, or it's gonna chop here, break down, fake down, and then decide what to do after a little bit. Someone said that green candle was as fake as Timu. or or maybe this red candle. Bro, what the fuck is as fake as Timu? That is hilarious. It's also important to realize, guys, it's midday, right? Sometimes it's terrible morning, sometimes it's terrible midday because of all the shit that has happened before, all the shit that has not happened before. So just let the cycles be. 11:10 rejected to 11:15, 11:15 bouncing to 11:15, 11:15 rejecting to 11:20, 11:20 bouncing into 11:20. So it's calm down. Cycles are saying every single minute is doing something different until a decision moment, decision candle comes. Right, the bulls could be saying, oh, all these bears are completely screwed now. We are at VWAP, about to cross. But then the bears could be saying, all these bulls got completely toast. Why would they allow them back up now? You know, the more time it passes, the easier it could because more people would have left. But yeah, not gonna lie, that's nasty working. It's $1 up from the bottom. I would have been fucking pissed if I was in with everything and they did that. QQQ went so much lower. 621 to 617. SPY went from 680 to 678. That's $1.25. This is like $3. That is something different. I could feel how SPY was not going that much lower compared to QQQ earlier, but like that shit is actually. Go look at the IWM Russell 2000. Russell 2K bouncing, trying. And the volume, MACD on the Russell looking crazy today. Popcorning on the 15, but it's doing whatever it needs to. Alright, now this is bull territory, not gonna lie. Crossing VWAP. Holy crap. That burn off the floor. Oh my god, that is so crazy. I'm gonna send the SPX put to call ratio. It's just so crazy because the way they do it's so goddamn slow. But look at all the puts that are underwater now. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. So fast. 11:20. And cycle going. Wow. That is the power of the 3/3. Can't lie though. That's the power of the 3/3. Holy shit. At 11, IWM never broke the floor too, creating a huge V. Huge V. Literally bull parade from the floor, but what the f... I mean, honestly, same thing happened yesterday though. They were showing super bearish hovering at the floor, and then they did it in the 3/3 when it was possible. It's after they're showing super bearish in the 3/3, not breaking the floor like that. Wow. The MACD on the 5 is the craziest looking thing though. MACD on the 5 right here, right? It looked like it was almost not possible like this, but it came in 10 minutes. 11:15, 11:20. And that one single 5-minute candle trapped the entire volume down there, right? It was a P-shaped profile in the morning, and then it turned into a B-shaped profile, and then now we're, oh my god, wow. It's so fast. 30 minutes this is. 25. Right, floor hoping, midpoint, floor, roof, midpoint, roof. And now roof testing. Crazy work with the divergence on the floor all day long. You guys understand what I mean by this is what I meant in the morning by, short term, medium term, dangerous, because at some point that divergence could be cleared, whether that's tomorrow or end of day today. And this is literally what I mean. Nobody knows when, nobody knows where. It could be here, 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 but that is a setup. That is something that could be targeted later. I'm not saying they're going to go clear the divergence today, but I'm literally saying this bounce is one of the reasons, I would say. And also, we're in a bullish cycle, technically speaking, from Friday, technically speaking, still. Right? This could be 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, and then it could be 1/3, 2/3 trying right now, trying to be bullish. This is a new bullish cycle until the low of that candle breaks at 10:55. This is bullish. Now they're about to go break the fucking roof. Holy fuck. They're about to go break the roof. Holy crap. That is crazy. I would have got burnt crazy if I stayed in my 1DT and 0DT. What the hell? That is unusual bounce. You cannot lie, because I'm just saying unusual bounce because it is 5-minute. This this is something, because this is what SPY looked like over here, and then now SPY, right, completely crossed the RSI, completely crossed it. Right, you see this? It was way down there, right, at 11:10. That's why I was like, I don't want to go long, because I was like, but he came in crazy. Came in fucking crazy. All right, now this is bull territory on SPY, neutral ground on QQQ. Also back into the algo range from morning. Man, market crazy. This is roof testing. Roof did not break at 11:25. Market crazy. They literally did slaughter the 0DT fucking puts, and then they ran it to the roof, and now there's probably people chasing the roof, and they could cycle here and go break the roof in 10:15 too, in an hour. But I'm just saying, cycle is we're almost sideways chopping, and the market can go up and down because of it. 680, 678.5. It's a huge ass box, all in danger. Higher time frame showing. All right, gap above, or maybe gap above is testing or trying. Higher time frame looking like this, spiked up on the 15. That could be fake, or the 5-minute turning bullish back, and everything could be real. That is something we gotta watch here. Something very important happening right now. 11:20 is rejecting at 11:25. 11:25 is rejecting, I mean, at 11:25. Yo. I'm shorting right now. Fuck it. Alright, 1.5K SPX puts. Risk is there. What the fuck? 11:20. That is. There's no confirmation rejecting. Just bigger picture. If you think of that as a roof confirmation, holy shit, that's a confirmation rejection actually. Roof rejecting big time. Big cycle confirmation rejection. This could be bear trap here though. I am staying for one more candle. I'm leaving right now. $250. I'm out. $1,750. Easy scalp, easy scalp, easy scalp, easy scalp, easy scalp, easy scalp. 1 minute. Out. I'm done for the day, folks. GG. GG's. Hope you all had a beautiful day. I am up 1K. 4 scalps. 5 scalps. Done. Done for the day. I'm chilling. Being chilling. That was risky though. I honestly thought that we're gonna go break it. I honestly had a fucking point where I was like, I wanted to go long, I wanted to go long, I wanted to go no, hell no, hell no, hell no. And then I was thinking that we're gonna reject, bounce, and then go break the roof or reject, cycle, cycle, cycle. But that cycle rejection came in huge. That third candle I was in. Third candle I was in. Right? That is crazy. And QQQ is at the midpoint. That is something. That's an actual bull trap. What the fuck? Oh my god. That is an actual bull trap. I really thought that was gonna fucking bear trap it crazy, but that is crazy. Look at I told you it was very important stuff going on right here, right? I literally said the 15-minute bearish as fuck, the 30-minute bearish as fuck, and we're getting a spike candle on the 5. And I said this thing could go bullish, but we have to watch right now, right here. And that is a God damn. God damn. That is a crazy 5-minute. God damn. Oh my god, look at everything. Look at everything right now. Oh my god. look at, look at, they look exactly the same. What the fuck? They look exactly the same. Oh my god. Best play of the day. Done. Done for the day, folks. Best play of the day. What the fuck? Everything rejected from the roof. Confirmation rejection. Confirmation rejection from the fucking roof. What the fuck? Everything. That is crazy. Oh my god, they're going more. That is disgusting. Do you guys see this mountain? You see this mountain? Oh my god. They're about to go break the floor, guys. No news. This is setup alone. This is crazy bearish. All bulls are in danger. All bulls are in danger. LOD broke. QQQ LOD broke. Bulls are in danger here. Bulls are in danger here. Bulls are in danger. They could slide. Alright. Fucking bears are in danger too. I ain't gonna lie. Bears are in danger. Bears are in danger. Bears are in danger here. I'm not gonna lie. Everybody's in danger here. This thing does not mean it's gonna go break the floor like that, but yo, watch the thing pop from the floor right here again. That would be actually almost impossible. Something could be crazy enough too. Oh my god. That is the most disgusting 5-minute rip I've ever seen in my life. 620 to 617 on the Qs in 5 minutes or less. 11:30. I want to, oh shit, sorry. I want to wait like an hour or 30 minutes before I even try long. I do want to try long today. I don't want to keep going south. I'm not going to lie, right? We are in a bullish cycle since Friday. I was thinking I wanted to long after a pullback today, right? I honestly was thinking some sort of long opportunity better than, just constantly literally going short, but they're just going pull back to long at some point. I just don't know when. It could be here, it could be there, it could be there, it could be there. I just need to watch. That's all I know. Something is different. Right? IWM. Everything just did that big drop though. That is that is crazy. I'm not gonna lie though. Everybody was thinking LOD here, and then everybody was thinking HOD. Everyone in 30 minutes, and then in 5 minutes it changes. So the market moves, and the market literally makes people think on the floor, makes people think on the roof, makes people what? Think on the midpoint in 5-minute increments, just like that, right? Just like that. In 5-minute fucking increments, just like that. That is disgusting, right? Tesla lost a gray box. This shit is bull trapped. people here. It's bull trap people all day. The thing is, if it goes lower, it could bear trap people 2, 3, 437 end the day. It tried doing that right here, but it failed at 11:20. So let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I'm thinking the same as Tanya, low key. I low key wanna wait and try to get a nice long opportunity. I just looking at this shit, and I was feeling FOMO here. Looking at this shit, I don't even know. They're not going higher right now, so they have the opportunity to go lower. They have the opportunity to bounce it right here. I just want to wait a little bit. Things are coming in crazy again. Things are crazy already. All right, they did not break the floor on SPY. There's a divergence now on the floor. Just like there's a divergence at the roof. This is even more confusing, even more dangerous if you really think about it. There's a divergence on the floor, meaning any sort of long or medium term calls are in danger. There's a divergence at the roof saying any sort of long, medium term shorts are in danger. What does that mean? Everybody's in danger, right? The only people that are kind of okay are people that are able to in and out, in and out, in and out, you know what I mean? Like, not really kind of get stuck thinking about the floor or the fucking roof, because they're clearly not doing the roof or the floor. They're just doing the roof and the floor. All and everything at the same time. This is super risky and unstable things as of this moment. Divergence at the roof, divergence at the floor. There needs to be way more cycles and setups now, technically speaking here. The market did not break the floor on that. That is something. They don't want to go higher, yet they don't want to go lower. So what are we doing? We're in a box, right? What did I say earlier? I said, hey, intraday, it feels like to me we're in some sort of huge ass intraday box, right? And I said somewhere down here, hey, we're below the box. Let's see if we come back up to it. And we did. And we tried popping back up, and we did not. So I am going to draw a intraday range box now, just for safety reasons. Things are fucking wild. When they want to go to the floor, when they want to go to the roof and try to break it or fake it, it is so dangerous. There is a range at this purple box right now. 680.5 to 679.5. That is $1 range. QQQ, you could see it as 620 to like 680, 619, I guess. 620 to 619, that would make more sense. Back in the box. It's burning I can't even, this is so nasty. It's burning everyone. I really thought it was gonna go break the floor, but it's burning fucking, like, oh my god. I was saying this is one of the possibilities, but like to actually see it is so disgusting. What is that drop? What is that pop? Right at VWAP. Making bulls think we're going to cross it back for the second time. Making bears think they're donezo. They are donezo, technically speaking, with this chop. But the calls are also donezo too with this chop. Humongous cycle confusion going on right now. Wow. I'm going to draw the purple box on QQQ as well. In my opinion, it's somewhere 620, right? 620 is right here. And 619. 619 would be right here. I could be wrong about this too. But we'll see. purple box is a intraday range locked box, meaning both bulls and bears are hoping both bulls and bears are getting chopped. And they are in the middle of it until they are not. That not is up to the market and later, not now. If you guys like the type of things you hear on this channel, please hit the subscribe button and also hit the like button so that new people can find stream. New people can find information like this. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you all are having a God-blessed Tuesday. I hope you all are having a beautiful week, right? Today is absolutely dangerous, just like yesterday, right? So please hit the like button, right? And I love you all, right? I'm sending you all virtual kisses, sending you all virtual hugs, right? Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. I don't see a lot of bear trap and bull trap. I see a lot of both trap, right? Someone said I see a lot of bull traps today, but I really, true, there's been a lot of bull traps, but there's been a lot of bear traps too. One here, one here, one here, one here too. So, except QQQ going actually lower since market opened. So, I mean, market ran nice yesterday, right? Since Friday close, it was really bullish into close, and then they pulled back. So this is like, you know, in a pulled back state, we're like sideways chopping right now. It's I guess bulls are more trapped than not, but yeah, I guess you're right. Bulls are more trapped than not, but still they're like sideways doing all this at the same time. IWM still hovering, still bullish is the reason why SPY is not dropping, right? QQQ dropping. SPY holding or going. It's actually holding. It's at VWAP, so it's not. It's clearly not. You know, the bears are all overpowering the bulls. It's literally the bulls and the bears are 50-50 on SPY and IWM. We're like 60-40, 55-45. Whenever you look at it, it's different, but you know. At the minimum for now into 1125 into 1140 IWM has been constantly popping nice. Holding SPY is what I'm trying to say. It's just a reality. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's fake, but all I'm saying is that has been happening. Right? So if IWM actually, holy shit. All right, now I'm jinxing it. Let's see. Time is 1140. Now I'm jinxing it. I just want to see what happens here. All right, big cycle is being created. 1130 bounce to 1135. I don't even want to draw the cycles, but you guys see it. 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, and then it's chopping, deciding how it wants to go about. Let's see. I'm gonna send the SPX put to call ratio, but like honestly, the SPX put to call ratio shows that the bulls and the bears are both getting the treatment right now. That's the truth. So technically speaking, it's this is neutral ground. It's literally in the middle of it all. Deciding the next step is what I can see. That is a humongous 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. Alright, technically speaking, it's something like this too on the Qs. They're so crazy with it. They're actually trying to bounce here. But I mean, it also would have been crazy for them to drop it through. But that rejection was wild. This bounce is wild. Everything is wild. It's just in the possibility of, it's in the realm of possibility. And now 1130 is bouncing into 1145. 1130 is bouncing into 1145 or 1135 on SPY. 618.88, 1 cent higher on the first minute of the 1145 candle. SPY is chopping in the middle of the purple box at VWAP. Let's see where the POC is. The POC and the volume is, that's a crazy chop. It's up, down, up, down. Is barcoding. Let's look at that B-shaped profile, right? In the morning, it was a P-shaped profile, right? It was a P-shaped profile, and I said, hey, they might make this into a B-shaped profile, and that's what they did. The thing looked like this in the morning. I swear to God, I'm not lying. It looked like this. And then now it looks like this. That is what you call volume profile at its finest. POC is down here. POC was up here in the morning. That looks beautiful almost. All right. Market is just calmly making a decision what to do. It has not ran away. It is just actually in the middle of it all. Slowly, slowly, slowly deciding what to do. This is the previous low. The thing is, with the previous low of the day turn into resistance and their support, there's one here, there's one here, and there's one here that there's really no point in me drawing this. It's like a mental thing you kind of have to do on your own or have to have on your own chart. But yeah, it is helpful. It is helpful rather than not, because you see it bounce above, come back, bounce at, and so just the levels of area that are important too. Notate what's going on. How it's doing. That's yeah. Don't even feel bad if they, kind of scared you out and then did this and then went lower, or if they scared you out and then went this and then went up. Because if you really think about it, there's people that are getting hurt the other way, like people getting hurt up here, people getting hurt down here, people getting hurt down there, because ripping up, ripping down, and then coming back to up to the middle. So it could be a lot worse. Things could be 1145. Seriously chopping in the middle. It could be a lot worse with this B-shaped profile. It could have ripped down and then came back up, making it really bad. It could have ripped up, came back down, making it really bad. So severe. Something has to be. What is this on IWM too? Going in and out, in and out, in and out. Like, what even is in the small caps, man? Does anybody even know what's even in the small caps? Like, it just goes. Small caps literally just does whatever the hell it wants. And a bear trap. And a bear trap. Yeah, this definitely feels. This feels flat, almost horrendously flat. It's 11:50. Everything is happening in between the intraday range locked box. Everything is happening in the VWAP range. No confirmation rejection. Cycle is just building at the floor. Man, this thing could go higher, by the way. I'm just drawing 1/3, 2/3, 3/3 in this small cycle right here. This is the 3/3 rejection. Alright, VWAP is possible. I just am not going on that shit. I would have back in the day with no confirmation on the 3/3 alone, but I'm just chilling right now. I just need a nice confirmation too. I need a better cycle. This is a crap cycle. I don't see crap here. Just all I see is just patiently waiting until something sets up or something. It's just trash. There's so many puts and calls is the issue. They need to fucking calm this thing down a little bit. They need to make people leave on both sides of the aisle, looks like, by doing crap confusion. But puts have to be leaving on this, and the calls must be leaving on this. This is not the greatest. No movement. Alright, let's go look at other things real quick. NVDA. Damn FOMO. I already looked at that. Tesla. Gap. Palantir. Everything left the gap up. That is something to take note of. Everything left the gap up. The roof. this is... Can't even complain because it's going up and down, but I'm also complaining because it's going up and down. Wow. Calculator. 43 times... 11:55. Well, I'm just happy. I'm honestly just chilling right now on the sidelines. Because if I was stuck here and the thing fucking bounced up and it did this, and I don't even know what I would be doing. I don't even know if I would have sold into this shit if I was in. So I'm just happy I got out and got a new mindset and then do something else. And then now they're trying to go up. I'm just glad, to be honest, because this could be so much worse for me right now. Cycles are so crazy. They burnt the crap out of the bears, burnt the crap out of the bulls, and the middle. Right? People had fun going up. People had fun going down. People didn't have fun going up here. People had fun going up. You just had to know when to call it because of the setting. People had fun going up here too. It's just, for me, it's crazy as fuck for me to go along at 11:30 because of the LOD breaking here. There's a divergence at the floor. This is not good for long term, medium term, long. But then also shorting is also not good because there's a divergence at the roof. Yo, can you guys understand what's going on here, right? Visually, SPY is literally saying terrible short because of this divergence at the roof, right? QQQ is saying terrible long because of this divergence at the floor. What the fuck is going? What is right? Which one's the right one? All right, it looked bullish into 11:55. 11:55 is rejection. Trying no confirmation, nothing. But I could maybe see a roll down here because of the 3/3 box. I just don't want to take the chance. That shit's so almost hoping with no confirmation. Over here was low key confirmation showed, but I'm getting a phone call. 1 second. This is important. Okay. $11.55 rejection to 12. Sorry, 11.55 rejection to 11.55. I'll go range within. What you really want to see is a 5-minute or a 10-minute or a 15-minute candle breaking out, breaking below this purple box and holding it. That is a confirmation itself. Not the time, not the cycle, but I'm talking about this purple box. If this purple box breaks down or breaks out within a 5-minute candle, then there's some sort of confirmation saying, oh, I don't know about the bottom side, but if it breaks out of the high side, I would literally, you know, maybe say they're done for the day, to be honest. But right now, 50-50, 60-40, depending on who you ask, but they might be positionally biased right now. Bears are trying. If that support breaks, if the bottom of this candle breaks, this is 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. Bears are trying right now. Bears are trying. I don't see myself doing anything huge, so I'm just gonna chill. Purple box, probably, maybe a level of contentiousness. This is 12 though. 1155, 12. There's an algo range at 1155. That's why we marked it. They could stop it right here, right now. They just would need to stop it right here, right now. Market is deciding. It could be deciding to show and then do nothing too. So be aware of that too. Man, that would turn into an ugly, ugly, ugly bull trap if QQQ decides to go lower right here. Crazy chop. Right, this chop either about to turn up or down. Or maybe nowhere. I don't know. I do not want to get trapped, so I am not risking my fate on SPY, especially SPY. Holy crap. Pretty hard to call things with a divergence at the floor and the roof. Not a lot of clear direction. I would love to say it's bullish or bearish right now, but it's literally not. It's both. It's not bearish either. It's stuck. This thing is stuck. SPY and IWM looks bullish. QQQ looks ugly. That's the thing. SPY looks now bullish. Algo range bounced. So, no, my God, I don't know, man. Maybe they're about to blow up here, but the candles are coming in like a rocket. I mean, when they go up. When they do, it comes in like a fucking rocket, so. RSI MACD trying to come. Bulls are trying to take this thing apart above the algo range, or maybe. Yeah, range locked. Candles just look super nice. They just look like they're about to boom. They look like they're about to drop, but all it's doing is it's just spiking down, spiking up to the ranges. Talking about this from the bottom rip up, from the bottom rip down, from the middle rip down, from bottom rip in, from the bottom rip up, from the rip up to from the rip up to the rip down. Inside the purple box is dangerous, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, Chris said Trump is live. Let's go look. Thank you. Yep, he is live. We'll go live.
Linda McMahon, education, moving education back to the states, Linda, right? Getting it back to the states where it belongs. Secretary Lori Chavez DeReamer, thank you, Lori, very much. Director Russ Vogt, Director, thank you. What a good job he's doing, cutting,
Chris.
but fairly cutting.
Hope everyone's having a beautiful Veterans Day.
Ambassador Jameson Greer, what a job he's done. We've taken in trillions of dollars in tariffs, and we want to keep it that way. It's been good for our country, I can tell you, including national security. General Dan Kane. General,
hit the likes, folks. Thank you very much. Hit the likes.
And congratulations on wiping out the nuclear capability of Iran in about a matter of seconds once they got there. They traveled a total of 37 hours, but once they got there, they were very quick. And also to many other very distinguished guests. We have an amazing group of people. I'd like to name every one of you, but I think a lot of people would be upset. It's a little cold. The pages of American history are filled with the tales of titans, icons, innovators, and trailblazers who built this country into the greatest, most ambitious,
there is a triple algo range on SPY
nation the world has ever seen, and we brought it to new levels. I'll tell you, we were going in a direction for a period of time, but we've never been hotter than we are right now. This is the hottest country anywhere in the world. Yet every captain of industry, every pioneer of science, and every star whose brilliance has lit up the lights of Broadway all share one thing in common. They only had the chance to soar because the veterans had the courage to serve. They took care of those people. They took care of all the stars. The stars that you read about wouldn't be here without our veterans. Everything we have, everything our country has achieved has been purchased by the muscle, spine, and steel of the United States military. We owe it all to the fierce and noble men and women of the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, Space Force,
look at the MACD volume coming in bullish now,
and the United States
look at this pop up. Big pop up from oversold and then drop down and then going back up. Oh my Lord.
Our service members, our own words,
they
are the greatest possible tribute to their immortal valor. Shortly before the Battle of Bull Run, Major Sullivan Ballou of Rhode Island became a big name, didn't he? Wrote to his dear wife, Sarah. He said, I know how
purple
great
box
a debt
being broken
we owe
right now.
to those
The bulls
who
are trying
went before
here.
us, he said.
5-minute MACD is trying to break out.
Darling, to lay down all my joys of this life, to help maintain this government, and to pay that debt. Just 1 week later, Major Ballou did just that. He gave his life to save our country. On the night before he jumped
in the purple
into the
box
dark
on the
skies over Normandy on D-Day, Colonel Bull Wolverton
this could be the
knelt
3/3.
with his men in prayer. Dear God, he said, we ask only this, that if we die, we must die, and we as men would die.
They're so crazy. Since the floor on 11:30. So crazy cycle coming. 11:32, 12:10, and they tested the fucking roof. Oh my Lord.
Colonel Wolverton too died for us.
They're burning it all. Puts and calls. They're burning it all. Oh my God.
1 million American service members who have made the supreme sacrifice and laid down their lives
thing I've ever seen, low key.
for the good old USA. Generation after generation, America's warriors have left behind the comforts of home and family to face violence, evil, and death.
Sideways
so
chop, downward trend, but sideways chopping, downward trend.
We honor them so strongly Our heroes have lived through unthinkable nightmares so we could live the American dream. And the American dream is coming back
Gap
again,
above.
stronger than ever before. And you'll see that
There's a gap above.
as the next few years evolve. They have volunteered to give their
It
last
looks like the
thrust
bulls are
to
way
all of
stronger
us
here.
so that we could breathe
Right, gap
free.
is so close.
And today we know
every
without any
single
doubt
time
in
they're
our
up here,
hearts that
it is
after
super
2.5
overbought.
centuries, America stands tall.
This could be the
because
actual pullback to go
America's
long, right? Every single
veterans
time it has
stood
pulled back,
so
this could be
strong.
something different here.
And soon our country will be stronger than ever before.
Or not.
The American
Every single
veteran
time
has
at the
forged a
roof.
legacy of gallantry and daring
Look,
without
it's so hard
parallel in
because
human history.
QQQ.
In September
This could be faked out this
2009,
one
Army
time.
Captain
Go
William
film, maybe.
Swenson was driving through the Afghan mountains when his convoy was ambushed by over
And
60
the purple box being
Taliban
faked out.
insurgents. He and his comrades were pinned down for hours without artillery or air support. A fellow soldier was shot in the chest.
This could
and
be
Captain
12-10
Swenson
pullback
crossed
to go
an
higher
open
into
field to
12-15.
aid
This could
his
be
brother in
12-10
arms.
confirmation.
People said, "Don't do it, Captain. Don't
Lower.
do it." He did it. When the
Market is
terrorists
deciding.
closed in around them and demanded their surrender, Captain Swenson threw a grenade at the enemy and rallied his men to break their advance. He then carried the
Back
wounded
in, the volume's
soldiers
still strong.
hundreds of yards to a rescue
On SPY.
helicopter before charging back 3 times, back and forth into the fire to save the wounded and bring them home. Even after 7
IWM
hours of
SPY
fighting,
doing the same
he
thing.
refused to leave any man
There's
behind.
a tiny wedge here being broken
Retired
because of
Lieutenant
IWM.
Colonel William Swenson is here with us in
Tiny
Arlington.
wedge.
And for his actions that day, he
You count
proudly
this.
wears the Congressional
Tiny.
Medal of Honor. Colonel Swenson, thank you very much. Thank you very much, please. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Whoops.
The ultimate honor. Thank you. Another person who shows the Medal of the American Veteran is Dale Stovall. As an Air Force helicopter pilot in Vietnam, Captain Stovall was assigned to rescue a downed American airman deep in hostile territory. Despite the extreme peril, Captain Stovall took off in his HH-53C helicopter and soon came under intense fire, forcing him to turn back. But the captain refused to abandon his mission. The next day, he willingly plunged back into the danger while taking
thing is an
fire
A,
from all
1/3,
directions.
2/3
He
bullish.
didn't have a chance, he felt.
Since
But he said,
10:55.
I got to do it. He rescued the downed American pilot who had been stranded on the ground for 23 days and brought him back home alive, completing the deepest rescue behind enemy lines.
Technically, the
in
market is still in a
entire
bullish
Vietnam
cycle since
War.
10:55. Is
For
what's
this and
showing.
11 other harrowing rescues, he was
QQQ on a
brave
different
guy.
mission.
Dale received the famous Air Force Cross and the Distinguished Flying Cross.
Look at the
and 2
trend line
Silver
that's
Stars,
perfectly
making
being
him the
tested
4th
right now.
most combat decorated Air Force Academy grad of all time.
QQQ.
He retired as a brigadier general after 31 years of service. General
This is
Stovall,
QQQ trend
you
line
are a
at its
legend.
best.
Please, thank you. General Stovall. Thank you very much.
Gotta keep your eye on this. QQQ is not
Thank
letting
you.
the market go up yet.
You look good, General. You look. I wish I looked that good. You look good. Thank you very much, General. America's warriors never quit, never surrender. They fight, and they win. That's what we do. We win battles. As you know, today is not only Veterans Day, but it's my proclamation that we are now going to be saying and calling Victory Day for World War I. Victory Day. You know, I was recently at an event and I saw France was celebrating Victory Day, but we didn't. And I saw France was celebrating another Victory Day for World War II. And other countries were celebrating. They were all celebrating. We're the one that won the wars. And I said, from now on, we're going to say Victory Day for World War I and World War II. And we could do for plenty of other wars, but we'll start with those two.
Yeah.
Maybe someday somebody else will add a couple of more because we won a lot of good ones. But when I see other countries...
Every time I opened that spreadsheet, my soul left my body.
I had that too.
That is an insane trend line.
Celebrating Victory Day. I watched it. I watched UK. I watched Russia. They were celebrating Victory Day, World War II. And I said, we got to have a Victory Day. Nobody even talked about it in our country. But from now on, we're going to be celebrating Victory Day for World War I, for World War II, and frankly, for everything else. Under the Trump administration, we're restoring the pride and the winning spirit of the United States military. That's why we have officially renamed the Department of Defense.
If this flips up
to the original
like yesterday
Department
and it
of
actually
War.
goes, but
And
that's the
remember,
most important thing.
we won World War I,
right now.
we won World War II, we won everything in between, we won everything that came before, and then we brilliantly decided to change the name of this great thing that we all created together, and we became politically correct. We don't like being politically correct. So we're not going to be politically correct anymore. From now on, when we fight a war, we only fight for one reason, to win. We fight to win. Then under my leadership, we're also fighting for the great veterans who have always been there for us, and especially when we needed them and needed them most. In 9 months, the Trump administration has cut the backlog of VA benefit claims in half. That's a big achievement, and Doug is going to get it down to 0. During the Biden administration,
broke.
the
Wind
backlog
direction north now.
exploded like we
God
had never
damn,
seen
wind
before,
direction
and
north
I'm
now,
going to
and
eliminate
QQQ all the way down
100% of that backlog. We're moving at that pace, and already we've processed more than 3 million backlog claims, the most of any year in the history of the VA. We've added more than 1 million extra service hours across the VA centers, and we've opened 20 new facilities in 13 states, something that people said just not possible to do. We also have brought back VA choice and VA accountability, taken away by the Biden administration. So that when you have to wait online, you go out and you get yourself a doctor. We pay for the doctor if you have to wait.
That is the most craziest fucking shit cycle ever. 1130 low.
Our great
that is the
veterans.
craziest fucking
they were
run.
Sadists, they were sick people, they were thieves, they were everything you want to name, and we got rid of over 9,000 of them. And then when
how the
Biden
fuck
came
can
in,
I go
hired
long
back,
here? Like,
plenty of them.
holy
But we
shit.
got
The
rid
new
of them.
floor on QQQ.
And I think we got rid of
on
them
that spike
permanently.
down.
We replaced them with people who love our veterans, not people who are sick people. We're also confronting the challenge of veterans' homelessness, and earlier this year I signed an order establishing the National Center for Warrior Independence to house up to 6,000 veterans in need, and we will not stop until we have ended the tragedy of homeless veterans.
Well, they burnt all this shit.
Once and for all, I'd see in New York
burnt
where
all this.
people that came into our country illegally, would be put up in
They took
hotels.
their sweet time burning this too, though. Burnt this too.
Would be
and
sitting
then, holy crap.
on the sidewalk
Holy crap.
outside
They
of
literally
that hotel
erased the
where
whole
these other
warning.
people are put in,
Did
and
this
many of the
spike
people
down
that
to
came in
scare people out
were
too,
put
and
in
then
from
from the
prisons, they
floor
were
they erased,
murderers,
deleted this.
they were drug dealers.
Oh my
They were
God.
people that we didn't want in our country. They were staying in hotels, luxury hotels, and our veterans were sitting on the sidewalks watching them go in. I said, that's never going to happen under this administration. I also signed the VA Home Loan Program Reform Act because no veteran should be kicked out of their home for what they call a late payment. It's not happening. And I'm pleased to report that since January, the veterans' unemployment rate has fallen by more than 26%.
86.
That's amazing. Work hard on that. And I also want to give a very special thanks to all of the veteran service organizations that work so hard. They're all represented here today, but they work so hard on behalf of our great veterans. And one of the heroes who reminds us of Why we fight for those who served in uniform, his Army. Major and West Point grad Jonathan Turnbull. In 2019, Jonathan was conducting an operation in Syria when a suicide bomber approached and detonated his vest, leaving Jonathan gravely wounded, so badly wounded they thought he had no chance. The injuries were so severe the doctors gave him, everybody, they just looked, they all cried. They knew him, they loved him, and they were just crying.
Bulls are strong right here. This is bull territory.
He was resuscitated 3 separate times and underwent.
It was just a small pullback in the morning. This is bull territory,
but he refused to give up. He wanted to live. He loved this country. He loved his family. He wanted to live. He was going through hell. I visited Jonathan at Walter Reed in 2020 and remembered so well. And today I'm delighted to say that Jonathan is not only alive, he is here with us, back on his feet.
Gap fill, and then I don't know what.
Alongside his beautiful wife, Samantha, and their 3 incredible children. Jonathan, Samantha, please. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you. Where are you? There he is. There he is. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Thank you. You're a tough guy. You're a tough one. Nobody could have gone through what you went through. He's doing good, isn't he, huh, Samantha? Thank you very much, both. And in conclusion, from the very beginning of our country, our great American flag has always been shielded and protected by a special cast of citizens who has stepped forward
entire day turned into a fucking bear trap. Holy shit. All this was bull trap.
When duty called, when Almighty God asked, who had the will and the strength to defend the land of the free, each and every American veteran stood up and said, here I am, send me, here I am.
Still gap, not
filling. They've come from every corner of this nation, from the cornfields of Iowa to the hills and valleys of California,
what is he
from
talking
the
about?
steel towns of Pennsylvania to the vast plains of Texas, from the banks of the mighty Mississippi to the 5 boroughs
the purple box is being used right now in the queues.
With selfless commitment and unyielding conviction,
I am not even thinking about short. They are bullish.
And became the shield
Since Friday, they are bullish.
And those
Since
who
10:55,
do us harm.
I want to know what they do.
With everything they had, they did one thing above all else. They put
Man, I was literally looking for a pullback to go long, though, and that was counting as this shit and counting as this shit. I just could not fucking see it. That fucking early and that fast spike.
Aren't they beautiful? Now we respect them so much.
Above.
What a job they did. That in an instant completely obliterated Iran's nuclear capability, of which we have just ordered, I have to say, many more of the updated versions of that.
So they cleared the gap.
Piece of art.
Broke out of the purple box shrine, but did not.
They defended the American Republic, dispensed American justice, crushed the enemies of freedom, and vanquished the forces of wickedness and evil. That's what we've been doing. Because of what every veteran has done today, the flame of liberty shines bright. The people of our nation sleep safe. The American dream.
Guys, can we please hit the like button? There's a lot of people that have not.
More splendid and glorious than ever before.
If you can, why not?
I want to say thank you once again to every American veteran. You are very, very special people, and always in our heart. And thank you very much, and God bless you, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much.
Distinguished guests, please stand and join the United States Army Band and Chorus in singing God Bless America, and remain standing as we retire the colors. Please place your right hand
over the
over
orange,
your heart or render a hand salute.
The bulls are taking control. The bulls are in power. Let's see how far or where they go. No confirmation. Rejection at the minimum. Right. They're now trying to break out of the purple box on the Q. Let's see if it really does on the 5-minute time frame. MACD still bullish on the 5. Market is deciding what to do. Whole day turned into a bear trap, but like it started off as a bull trap. Crazy work. Bull trap, neutral trap, bear trap, and then everybody trap. Turned into a bear trap. Holy shit. That's what happens just on candles. I'm going to send the SPX put to call ratio. Puts are the ones getting squeezed big time on this push. Let's see if they can hold it here. Super push up. Rejection is no confirmation. Alright, I'm going into SPX put. Small, 1.2K. We just turned green for half a second.
Retire the colors.
Here we go. Fuck yes. Trend line being touched on the Qs. One more candle lower. I want. Time is 12:25 here. $12.25 is trying to bounce. Bears are showing. We are at the QQQ trend line. I'm being greedy as fuck right here. There we go. QQQ trend line breaking down. is 12:30. One candle, come on!
2025 National Veterans Day observance. Please remain at your seats for the departure of the official party. Thank you for joining us today to celebrate and honor all who served.
12:30 bouncing. Oh fuck. God, I was up $250 instantly, and now it's trapping me. Oh my god. Fuck, I was up $250 on 1.2K, and it's trapping me in one candle. Fuck. Come on! About to be a bear burn, turning into almost. Just need one nice fucking exit. Should have left that QQQ trend line. I'm being greedy as hell. Oh god. Man, that was such a nice scalp for 1 minute. Fuck. $12.30 is bouncing. So fucking god damn it. It's so fast. I had 40 seconds where I could profitably, comfortably leave, but I was being so damn dumb. Yo, nar. Now I'm hoping on a cycle to low, but I mean, they literally went low over 5 minutes and they bouncing at 10 or 5 minute to cycle confirm. Anything here? Previous day 4 p.m. close. And flipping north, trying again. Second time green in a row for the day. SPY. Oh my god, now this is bull territory. Fuck. The RSI in bull territory. Crazy overbought now. They can go higher on this shit if they really want. I wish I left in a minute. God damn. Stuck in a cycle. If it breaks the high of the day, I'll leave. All right. Divergence at the roof. How do they clear this divergence and when? End of the day or tomorrow? And more likely than not, that divergence more likely than not gonna clear somehow into the week. Or it could not too, but I mean, statistically speaking, damn, that fucking shit sucks. God damn, this candle gave me hope for 40 seconds. It's 12:35. It's hiding. Small cycle. Man, look at that blue line perfectly stopping. Wow. Bears are burning right here. Are there more people shorting into this? Maybe. Are there more people longing into this? I don't know. 12:35 is deciding, and it's creating a cycle underneath 12:20 high. Come on, Yola, Habibi. Oh. Man, I mean, I was gonna say the calls got burnt enough here now, or they just want to let the calls run after they burnt him off yesterday too. I don't know. Puts got burnt, calls got burnt, they all got burnt. And whoa, that 0.19% rejection from 11:25 to 11:30 was fucking crazy. I think that threw almost everything, like everybody's plan just literally got kind of confused on that. Sean says, I'm crying inside just a little bit. Why? What happened? Why are you crying? What happened? Man, this is looking crazy. Look at the 30-minute, 15-minute, everything looking crazy. 5-minute candle getting a doji candle above this trend line. Overbought, being sold off. 12.25, 12.25, really overbought, and then now pulling back. candles aren't going nowhere. Trash. It's 650, 6777. God damn. God damn. Yo. I'm sorry, bruh. They fucking ate you with this. What the fuck? Yo. Wow, no relief. SPX is literally eating my shit still. I'm in 6825. Fuck. 6825. Divergence at the roof. Like, hard. I don't even think they could clear it. I mean, anything's possible, but like, look at the MACD on QQQ right now. Like, they need to pump this shit like crazy if they want to clear that. There's no fucking way this thing is clearing today. There's no way. I mean, they could, but like, how? That's what I'm saying. Come on, go back under the trend line on QQQ one time, and then you can go up like one time. Let me the fuck out one time. Come on, yeah. Time is 12:40. 12:40 is rejecting at 12:37. There is maybe a confirmation rejection happening, but the bears are the ones that are in trouble here. The bears are the ones that are not in power. The bulls are the ones that have the upper hand. Why? Because SPY is at the roof. It's trying to turn green. And there's a divergence at the roof. Alright, SPX actually gap filled above. Or today. This is today's chart. Never mind. There's another gap above. Look at this MACD too. Hmm. Damn. Can't even get one candle here. I can't. They're just burning it, burning it, burning it. Holy shit. I don't even know what the fuck they're burning. But it looks like to me they are burning the puts that were not burnt yesterday or something. They pulled back a little bit and then went again, so there's a lot of calls here. There's a lot of puts here. Just want 60 cents lower. Break the support. Can't even do that. This is like... This is... Oh, pretty wild. Alright, QQQ and SPY looking crazy different. SPY is gap filled, looking trying to go bullish. QQQ is still looking bearish. Oh, hell no. Man, they're coming in with a bullshit candle going north now. All these bears getting burnt and MACD pulled back and then now it's squeezing. Oh my god. This is HOD break too. They're showing they want to go north more. Fuck, I'm getting hurt now. Oh lord. Oh, I'm pissed. I missed that QQQ trend line miss. That's just turning into literally a pullback too. Like, fuck. Burning bears. I think right here was the best confirmation long. 12-11, 12-16 when it broke out of that purple box with a 5-minute candle going north. I think that was the best confirmation. New higher into 1245 HOD. $681.33. This is where we were yesterday at close. It's doing the same thing as yesterday in the 3/3 extending. Wow, it's actually still bullish. Fuck that trend line miss. Fuck. It's still bullish. 5-minute coming in, hella bullish. Oh my. Man, the 5-minute MACD, they actually flipped it at 10:55. That is fucking crazy. At 11:30, right, that MACD was not even there, and it came in crazy from it. Oh, my bad. Market grinding higher. I can't even fucking... It's just making me fucking leave this shit and lost, like, fuck. Wow. Actually turning into a whole ass pullback to go long since man, they're about to go clear the divergence at the roof or some shit now. This is actually, they're about to eat it all. Holy shit. All the 0 DTs or something. Wow. QQQ still red by 0.5%. Is it really going to run into the end of the day? Sean said everything blood red, SPY bright green. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Man, that's what I'm seeing. IWM green now. Oh, tech is reverting. What the fuck? Tech is reverting. Come on. Let this be a 3/3, please. Oh my lord. No cycle confirmation. Going lower. They're going higher. Every single candle into 1250 time is. Oh my god. Give me like $1 lower so I don't cry here. Come on. Man, so brainless. I was up nice on that 1 minute. 1 minute down the trend line and then they fucking reverted it, so terrible. Trend line turning into a pullback like yesterday again. Fucking terrible. I missed the low because of this dumbass candle. I couldn't go high on that, and then fucking stupid. Market's so stupid. Oh my god. Wow. They're bullish as hell now. Fucking wow. Man, this goddamn SPX is fucking burning crazy. Fucking stupid. I just took a little loss. 2 SPX. That is so dumb. Fuck. That pullback was literally. Oh my god. Just lost a little bit of my daily profit now. This shit is going to go clear the divergence at the roof. Holy shite. QQQ. Everything reverting. Can't even make this shit up. Man, I was about to be nice up, and now tidy up. Fuck shit. Alright, whatever. Turned into a whole ass U. Honestly, could have been 10 times worse, so fuck. That is crazy though. Wild pullback, wild rocket. Right, wild pullback at 11:25 to 11:30. Wild rocket. I said somewhere down here, right? I said if this thing reverts today and runs up today, that would be a crazy, crazy pullback. But I literally said this drop has been fucking crazy. This is crazy, but it's possible. I cannot fucking believe they did it. But I mean, here we are again. I can't fucking believe it. Like, oh my god. Look at how far QQQ ran up. This shit is... Oh, what the fuck? And I was saying I wanted to long on a pullback today, but like, how the fuck? It's there. They make it so goddamn hard. Right? Remember the P-shaped profile? They made it into a B shape, and they brought everything lower, and then they brought POC lower, and then they ran it up from the bottom. What the fuck? Like, bro, they're literally doing the exact opposite of where everybody is. You know what I mean? Most of everyone thinking higher, they go lower. Most of everyone thinking lower, they go higher. And most of everyone thinking higher, they go lower. Most of everyone gets into 0 DT, 1 DT, they go higher. Like, what the Oh my god. This is literally just opposite day. Just using setup and everything, but like, what the now this is turning into a crazy bullish run into 12:55. Oh my god. If I literally just like went the other way, I would have been double up or some shit from down here when I left. But like, what the fuck? They do such crazy shit. I can't even believe it sometimes. But like, I'm the one that literally say, "Oh, if they run it from here, it's gonna be crazy." And they do it. I literally can't see that happening when the MACD volume is non-existent. Somewhere here, it's literally 12:05. They kick it on. Before 12:05, it's non-existent. All right, the 5-minute MACD on 12:05. Look at how far the RSI is at the floor. MACD on the floor. Oh, man, still bullish. That is. That trend line. Turning into a pullback long. Golly. I can't even go long. It's basically chasing here. I can't even. Nine, 5, 4. 1255. The MACD RSI still bullish. And do they clear the divergence at the roof? That is the question. They're showing super strength from 1130. Super strength. 1 p.m. 30 minutes. 1 hour. 1 hour and a half. Wow. Wow. Super bulls again. Oh my lord. That is actually nuking now. Super FOMO breaking yesterday's high. This is, right, cycle is extending higher. This is higher than yesterday's high. This is now turning into, right? This is the correct cycle, by the way. Things are bullish right now. It's going higher from here. Today's low and lower than yesterday. All right, this is now turning into a pullback to go long. This is why I wanted to go long on a pullback, but like that shit was crazy in midday. Oh my. HOD breaking, divergence clearing. HOD breaking, divergence clearing. Holy shit. Super bulls. This is bull territory, divergence clearing. It's up to them if they want to clear the divergence or not, but this is turning into a whole ass, right? 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, and then since 10:30, 1/3, 2/3 with that weird spike candle, and then turning into a 3/3 end of the day. The bulls have the power. The bulls can decide when they want to stop. That's what it's showing. Squeezing now the 5-minute or the 30-minute, that blue candle. Divergence did not clear at the roof. Let's see what happens here. Man, I was about to be up like 1.3K for the day, but now I'm up like $500. It's okay, but like, fuck. One minute gap down on the Q. One minute gap down on the Q. Bleeding all over the place. Damn. Alright, let's see what the bulls do in the bullish territory, in the bullish environment. Right, the MACD is bullish on the 1. So bullish since Friday into who knows where. There's a gap above here. Maybe I think they might be targeting the gap above. It's a little bit dangerous right now to think of any big, you know, downtime because the cycle extended higher. And there's a gap above there. So if that fills into end of the day, if that fills into tomorrow, that might be a thing to reset all these puts that were in the system. That may be happening. I'm not saying I'm gonna, 100% think that, but that is something that is possible. One o'clock rejection to 105. 105 is bouncing at 105. All right, guys. I love every one of you guys, right? Please hit the like button. But today and also this week, I kind of have to call it early because I do have to go into work and they are calling me and I am needed. So tomorrow I won't be going off too early like today and yesterday, but I do have to go to work. So on that note, I will end the stream and I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you all. Have a good day and be cautious. There's a gap above and a gap below. That will be something that we will have to look at tomorrow though. Cycle is extending higher for now. Do realize this is higher than yesterday's high. It is in a 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, and then 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, and then 1/3, 2/3, 3/3, and there's a gap here. So we'll need to see and be patient. If the market fills that gap somehow into the end of the day or tomorrow, or if it leaves it, there's a gap here and a gap here. QQQ. Like this, there's a gap everywhere. Right, gotta be careful. Gap here, it did not fill, and a gap here. So triple gaps going into tomorrow. Most likely, everyone's gonna hope on everything, and somehow, shape, or form, they're gonna cook it all. But yeah. Have a good day. I want to see how much the calls are up from the floor before I head off right now, though, real quick. From the true bottom at 10.50, 2.8, $288 to $1,300 SPX call. Holy fuck. FOMO. FOMO, right? Wow. Yeah, have a good day, guys. Bye-bye. Man. Wow, someone said I'm up 257% on SPX calls. Holy shit, really? Beautiful stuff, bro. From the true bottom, right? Wow. Congratulations. That's what I wanted to do. Pull back long, but that was crazy. Midday was crazy.